dear students. How are you? Hope all of you are very fine. I'm also fine, alhamdulillah. I am Khadija Yasmin, lecturer and head of the Department of English, Government Development, Manila College, Surat. All of us are very miserable situation for the spread of deadly coronavirus. I hope all of you are staying at home and safe. Today I'm going to discuss right from the verbs. It will be beneficial for class 11, 12, honors second year and degree third year. I think if you are attentive to the class, it will be very beneficial for you. Now let us start this. Today I will discuss few rules. Then in the next class I will discuss some more rules. So let us start. Whenever we will find these words like just now, yet, ever, already, lately, recently, we will just make it present perfect tense. Okay. Now let us see some examples. Here is an example. See, I eat just now. So when you see just this word just now, you must make it present perfect tense. So you know the structure of present perfect tense. First of all, subject, then have or has, then verb 3 and extension. I have eaten just now. So whenever you find these words like just now, yet, ever, already, lately, recently, we should make the sentence present perfect tense. Okay? Now let us discuss another rule like ago, long since, yesterday, last any time. That means last summer, last day, last night, last week. So whenever you find these words at the end of any sentence or at the beginning of any sentence, you just make it past indefinite tense. And you know the structure of past indefinite tense. The structure is subject plus verb 2 plus extension. So I am going to give you an example. See you last night. See the example. Here I see you last night. So here there is a word like last night. So we should make it past indefinite tense. I should write in this way: I saw you last night. Okay, it may be yesterday I saw you yesterday, or it may be like this: I saw you ago, like this. You understand? So whenever you find these words, you will make it past indefinite tense. Now come to another rules. sentences. Just to observe the sentences, and these sentences are connected with if. Remember, here there are two clauses. One is subordinate clause, this is subordinate clause, and this is principal clause. So whenever you find that subordinate clause is in present indefinite tense, then the next clause you may make it present indefinite or future indefinite, or you may use these words like the structure will be like this: subject plus can, may, or verb 1 extension. So you can make it future indefinite, you can make it present indefinite, or you can use this structure like subject plus can plus or may, verb 1 and extension. Then let us correct the sentence: I will do, or I can do, or I may do the work. Both three sentences are correct. If I say, if he gives me support, I will do the work, this is correct. I may do the work, or I can do the work. These three sentences are correct. Do you understand? Okay. Now come to the next sentence. Whenever the subordinate clause that is connected, whenever the subordinate clause is past indefinite tense, then the next clause, that is principal clause, in principal clause, you may, before principal clause, after the subject, you may use such structure like subject, could, might, or would. Remember, whenever you find such kind of tenses like the subordinate clause is in past indefinite tense, then in the next clause, that is the principal clause, in the principal clause, after the subject, you may use could or might or would. You may use could or might or would, and verb 1 plus extension. So here the correct sentence will be: I could, I would, or I might do the work. Now come to the third sentence. Here we can say it is past perfect tense. This is past perfect tense. The subordinate clause is in past perfect tense. So the next clause, that is in the principal clause, you may use this structure like subject plus could have, might have, or would have, plus verb 3, that is past participle form, plus extension. Again I am saying, whenever the subordinate clause is in past perfect tense, then the next clause, in the next clause, after the subject, you can use would have, might have, or would have, and the verb must be past participle form. Okay? So see the sentence, what will be the correction? Here you can use like this. I am just erasing this sentence. Here will be: I would have done the work. See, I would have. You can use I could have. You can use I might have done the work. So the verb will be past participle form. Must be in past participle form. So I have shown you three sentences, and there is another sentence that is here. You see, had he given me support. Here you see, had is used before the subject. This is called perfect conditional. So whenever you find such kind of sentence, you can use the same rule that I have shown you in the third rule. Like this: I would have, or might have, or would have done the work. So very often it is said that you make mistake using these conditional sentences, and I think if you have given a little bit attention, it will be very easy to you. Okay, now let us see another rule. Since it is many years since I see you, since I see you, One is subordinate clause and another is principal clause. Subordinate clause is always connected with some conditions like since, as, all these things. So you see, whenever you see such kind of sentences that when the principal clause is in present indefinite or present perfect. Remember, when the principal clause is in present indefinite or present perfect, then the next clause will be in past indefinite tense. So it is present indefinite tense. See, it is many years, and here you see it is present perfect tense plus verb 3. So the next clause, here you must use past indefinite tense. I saw you last. I saw you. Okay? So come to the next sentence. Here, when the principal clause is in past tense, then the next clause, the subordinate clause, must be in past perfect tense. Here the correct answer will be I had seen you. I am again telling you, when since connected to clauses, when the principal clause is in present indefinite tense or present perfect tense, then the next clause, the subordinate clause, must be in past indefinite tense. And whenever the principal clause is in past indefinite tense, then the next clause must be in past perfect tense. So here you see the structure of past perfect tense: subject, had, verb 3. Okay? Now let us see another rule. Look forward to, get used to, with a view to, cannot help, could not help, be used to, and after all prepositions except to, verb must be ing, verb will be in ing form. Okay? Now let us see some example. I came here with a view to take class. See, here you see, here I have used a phrase with a view to. Remember? I am giving another example. I came here to take class. So this rule is very much important. In every examination, you have this question. Okay? So see, whenever you find such kind of phrases like look forward to, get used to, with a view to, cannot help, could not help, be used to, and would you mind? Would you mind? Mind or these phrases or words, whenever you find these phrases or words, then the next verb must be in ing form. Okay? So see, here as we find here with a view to, we must make it ing form, taking class. And see the next sentence. I came here to take class. I came here to take class. I am not making it taking. Why not? Because I have written here, after all prepositions, the verb will be in ing form except to. Except to. So this is normal to. Just it's in preposition. Okay? But you must observe that here we have also to. Look forward to, get used to, with a view to. These are called phrase. So in these cases you make this verb ing form, but in normal cases or in simple cases you must not make it ing form. You must be in verb 1 form. Okay? I hope you have understood this rule. This is very important, as I have told you earlier. Now I am giving some other examples on this. Suppose I cannot help take classes. I cannot but take classes. So look at these two sentences. Here you sometimes make mistake. As I wrote here, cannot help, could not help. After these words, after these phrases, the verb must be in ing form. So we will write here taking. I cannot help taking classes. But here you see I cannot but or could not but. In that case you will just make it verb 1. You will not make it ing form. You will not show it in ing form. Okay? And I think you are actually attentive to your class and you are just making notes. Okay? Now let's see some other examples. While plus verb plus ing, while plus subject plus past continuous tense. Past continuous tense, you know the structure of past continuous tense. Subject plus was or were plus verb plus ing plus extinction. Okay? Now look at these two rules. Whenever you see like this, while, go, there, I saw him. While I go there, I saw him. So watch these two sentences very carefully. Here I have used while. In first sentence, after while I have used a verb. So whenever you find after while any verb, you just make it ing form. You will just make it in ing form while going there. Okay? But whenever you find after while there is any subject, then you must make it this format. You must show it in this format, like while I was going there, I saw him. Okay? Just a minute. Now let us see another role, wish. Wish, fancy. It is high time. This is another important role for you. After these words, the verb will take in past indefinite form, like I wish I sing a song. I fancy I go there. It is high time I go there. It is high time, it is long time, it is time. All these are same. Okay. Same. Whenever you find wish or fancy or it is high time, it is long time or it is time, after this the next verb must be in past indefinite form. It will be like this: I sang a song. It will be I went there. I went there. Okay? So in this way you must correct the verbs. So I will also add something here. Here you can also use like this: I could sing. I could sing. That is, you may use past indefinite form or you may use could plus verb 1. Both forms are correct. Okay? You may use, after which you may use past form or you can use could verb 1. In these cases, you must use verb in past form. Okay? Now let us see a few more rules. Like here, I have to add something like this: I wish I be a bird. I wish I be a bird. Here see, whenever you will find be verb, after which you find be verb, then it must be where? It must be where. So let us see some more rules, like as if, as though. This is also an important rule for you. Rana speaks as if he know it. Rana spoke as if he know it. Remember, as if and as though, these two phrases are same in meaning. In meaning they are same. So you can, it may be as though or it may be as if. It may be as though or as if. Okay? Now let us see here. Whenever before as if you will find present indefinite tense, then the next verb will take past form. It will be like this. He knew it. You know? Know, knew, known. There are three forms of verbs: present form, verb 1, verb 2 and verb 3. So whenever you find present indefinite tense before as if or as though, then the next verb will be in past indefinite form. And whenever you find past form, then the next verb will take, it will be past perfect tense. Known, he had known it. So it is past perfect tense. You know the structure of past perfect tense. Structure is like subject, had, verb 3, extension. Remember, whenever you find as if or as though, and the first part is, when the first part is present indefinite tense, the next part will be, past indefinite. When the first part is past indefinite tense, then the next part must be in past perfect tense. Okay? So, with this format, it is almost like, since that I discussed earlier, it is almost like this rule. So, you can add with this rule. Now, let us discuss another rule. Right? Okay. I will add something with this. Rana speaks as if he be a poet. Sometimes you use did or like this was, like this. Never do this mistake. Remember, whenever you find after as if or as though you find be verb, you must be where. Whenever after as if or as though you find any be verb, you must be where. The subject does not matter. Okay? Now I will discuss another rule, and I hope I will close the class here. Like list plus subject plus should, might plus verb 1. I walk slowly lest I fall down. Remember, whenever you find lest, the middle of the sentence, whenever you find lest, then after subject you must use should or might. You can use should or might and verb 1. Verb must be in 1. Okay? So you will write this: I should or might fall down. This will be the correct answer. Okay? I hope I have discussed many rules here, and if you are a little bit attentive, it will be very beneficial for you. Okay? As the situation is very crucial for all of us, I hope all of you should stay at home and should be clean. Thank you very much.